Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to the Mary D Talk Show. It's been a week since I last seen you, but I'm always happy to be here. For those of you that are watching live, welcome. For those of you on the replay, welcome. For our executive producer, Oliver Welch, welcome, babe. He's in the background, and you guys know you get a chance to meet him if you haven't already at Christmas time. Thank you for being here. I can't thank you enough. It's so interesting. Like I said, I don't know if you guys probably don't know this. I can never see who's at the show. Some people say, "Oh, Mary, I come on later." I said, "Do you?" I said, "I don't know, but let me say this. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Whether you're live, whether you're replay, whether you share it, whether you like it, share it, subscribe, thank you. Because I mean, on almost 4 years now, and here you are. I can't thank you enough. So share it with your friends, with your family, your frenemies. I don't know why I just love that word, frenemies. I think that is such a cute word. Whoever came up with that, frenemies. So anyway, welcome to the Mary D Talk Show. I do want to say, if you're not on the email list, join the email list. You can send an email to me at Mary. Oh, let me put it up here for you. Let me see. I see. Okay, first of all, before I start, and I see you, Ruby. I'm gonna definitely say hi to you without a doubt. You know that, Ruby. Um, some of you are on the email list. You know there's a new children's book coming out soon. It's called When I Was on the Moon. I've been talking about the book, but it was always some little thing. Now, those of you that are authors understand this. There was something. It would always be something little, not nothing big, but like there'd be a period, but it wasn't connected right to the sentence. So believe it or not, you have to go back, talk to your graphic artist, and move that period over. Now you would think that's a little thing, right? Remember, you're not the only thing on their schedule. That could take 3 weeks to get that done. It's hard to believe this is how it works. So I'm telling you, so you know why the book has been I won't say ready, but coming because of little glitches, not big things. So look for it. It's called When I Was on the Moon. Send me an email. Let me put my email up there for those of you that don't already have it. If you're not already on the email list, and I think most of you are, but you may not, you may or may not be. So if you're not, let me put you on here, and you can go to Front Page Publishing. That's the publishing company. You can join there. You can send me an email directly at Mary D Welch. Let me put my email up here. You can send, or I thought my phone number is up there. You can call and leave an email on the voicemail. There's so many ways you can do this. I mean, one thing for sure, here you go. Here's the office number. Call and leave a voicemail, and either myself or our team will get the message. Leave your email address and please speak slowly and clearly and leave it there. You want to be on that email list. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's email list. I get compliments on that list almost daily of thank you for that, thank you for this, I needed that, or my cousin needed this, all of these things. And I cannot tell you how he touches my heart, because as many of you can tell by the emails, they're not always everyday kind of email like the one I did on relationships. I cannot tell you, over 55% of the people on the email list open that email. 55%. Those of you familiar with emails know that's very high. That means it touched a nerve for somebody. That's really what that means. So I just want you to know that it makes a difference. So I just wanted to share that with you. If you're looking to start a business, you want to go to theideaclub.com. You want a nonprofit. If you're looking to do an S Corp, C Corp, ideaclub.com. And I believe Dumas Martin Jr. is the one over that business right now. So that's when you want to contact him. If you're looking to write and publish a book, it would definitely be Front Page Publishing. It will open up, I think it's going to be in November, the late October, early November, where you'll be able to sign up if you're interested in writing and publishing a book. You can come into the academy, and there's two academies. You can be in one that's a 4 week, or you can be in one that's 3 months. So you can go for either 1 month, because some of you already have a book. So within 1 month, we could probably work with you. We may not be able to get it published, but you'll get into the editing phase. Or if you're looking for a longer period of time, you'd be able to go for 90 days. And you go for 90 days, and either one of those academies will work for you. But the key is get the book done. I cannot tell you, I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to get into the topic, but I cannot tell you how many people, it is literally, I cannot keep track anymore, who tell me they want to write a book, talk about it. They die before it happens. I'm not kidding. This is something I'm watching, and I'm just sitting here going, they told me they want to write a book. They passed away in their sleep. They told me they want to write a book. They had a heart attack. They told me they want to write a book. I'm just saying, they've told me these things. I mean, these are conversations I've had with these people, and they pass away. Don't be one of those people. Please don't be one of those people. And I say it because none of those people thought they were leaving here. They thought they had time. They thought time was on their side. Well, what can I say? It's not on anybody's side. I'm a senior. It's not on my side anymore. Time is not on your side. And for me to even say that to you, I'm saying it because I'm hoping I can really get into somebody's reality that I need to go on and write this book. Or I have poetry and I've never shared it with anybody. Or, I mean, I literally hear these things daily. And people's, I have crates out in the garage. And I just haven't, I'm scared to publish. I'm scared somebody's going to say something. Well, let me tell you now, somebody's going to say something. So it's like, well, what difference does it make? And I'm talking to you, and I'm talking to me too. And I'm saying that I've started taking classes on acting. I'm scared to death. But guess what? I'm taking those classes. And guess what? Before you know it, you're going to see me on that big screen. And guess what? This is how life is. You have to take chances. And don't expect everybody to like what you write. Let me tell you, my granddaughter, because if you look at my reviews, I would go look at them. Go look at them inside. You're going to see my reviews. And guess what? Everybody doesn't like the books I write. They sure don't. But you know what I said? I never said this, but I think this. Where is your book? You so busy criticizing mine. Where's yours? You write a book and go get it and hire illustrators and have your go right ahead. I'm not stopping you. The point being that it's easy to criticize. It is so, that's the easiest thing we can do is criticize somebody else. It really is. So I would encourage you, I really would, to do whatever it is the thing you're most afraid to do. Let me say that. If you're saying, I'm scared to write the book, I'm scared, then that's what you need to do. What I just tell you, I'm scared to act. I'm scared to get out, to be in front of a camera. That's what I need to do. Even though I just finished, I'm behind the scenes on the one, those of you on the email list that saw, I was in a movie, and I am. The point is, but I don't have a speaking part. Now that I'm behind the scenes, now it's time to step it up, and I need a speaking part. But I got to work on, you can't just jump out there in front of a camera. They're trained. Many of them, some know, some are natural, it's true enough. But a lot are trained. And I want to be in the trained group because I already know, I think I'll be better. Like, for instance, I'll look at Ruby. Ruby's a good one. Ruby, I met her, I saw her first in Trophy Wife. So that's why I saw her on camera, and she's the mother in Trophy Wife. Those of you have seen the movie Trophy Wife, really good. I really enjoyed it. But I met her at the brunch they had, about a year later, I think it was. About a year later in Maryland. I was at the brunch, and I went right over to her and started talking to her. But I never told her I was interested in acting. So now you know, Ruby. No. Now you know. But now I've been interested, but I've been afraid But I'm gonna be honest, there's people dropping dead around me every day. It seems like I'm like, I don't mean it. I don't mean it literally, by the way. But I get calls, and they'll say, "You know, so and so done passed. You know, so and so done passed. You know, who?" I'm taking the classes. I'm still writing. I haven't stopped writing, but I'm saying to you, do it, do it. So we're gonna go to the comment section, and I'm gonna for those, like I said, call me there at the office. I hope it's not full. I haven't checked it, and I don't know if I have to check and see if the team has checked it because they'll usually send me the email. So we'll see. But this is she's an actress. She's a singer. I believe she's a producer too. Are you a producer too, Ruby? Okay, you just got back from 3 weeks traveling. Um. Oh, okay. About AI, yeah, I'm gonna talk about it because we've been using it, but we didn't really. So Ruby said she got back from 3 weeks traveling. I don't know if it was for one of your shows or anything like that. I don't know. So Ruby, I'm gonna give you a call after the show. You have to tell me where to start with taking classes and stuff like that, acting classes, because I got to get started somewhere. And I'm 60 miles outside of LA, but that's that's a topic for another day. But we'll talk. Victoria, hi Victoria. You say hi, Mary. This is Victoria. How are you? I'm hanging in here, girl. One day at a time. AI is an interesting topic. You describe humans. Oh, you describe humans as of intelligent. I beg to differ because I do not know many intelligent people. Okay. All right, Victoria. Let's see, Nanette. What did you say, Nanette? And then you're going to put a laugh out loud at the end. Okay. Nanette said, hello, Mary. Hi, Nanette. I checked my email to see what topic did you notice it came a little late? Well, I'm going to tell you, ladies, gentlemen, I actually, and this I don't share. I'm going to share it with you guys. I pray before every topic that goes out. And I just started praying, and it literally came to me of, like I said, it's being a senior. That's not a topic we talk about. If anything, a lot of in my age group don't like all the things we see. They don't like all the AI, and they struggled with texting and not emailing. I think we were okay with emailing, but once it started moving into the technology of Instagram, most people in my age group don't even use Instagram. They use Facebook. That many of you already know, Facebook owns Instagram. So I force myself to go into these technologies. It is a struggle, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I already know we're never going back. This is what I tell people. I say, have you noticed you don't see horse and buggies going down the street? Anybody notice that? We're not going back to the horse and buggy days. We may want to go back, but no, that's not how technology works and advancement works. Whatever the level, like where we are now, think about this. Where we are now, 20 years from now, this will be elementary to the next generation. Let's say I won't even say 20, because things are changing. It used to be 18 months. And then I remember my son said now it was down to 9 months. I think it's down to less than 3 months, between 1 to 3 months. The technology is changing that fast. Think about, I had to get a new phone because my phone couldn't keep up. I had to go we were out of town. We wasn't even at home. And I had to get a new phone because my speaker on my old phone, I have an iPhone. And I was like, what is wrong with my phone? I couldn't hear. It was such a struggle. I had to go buy a new phone. So I was sitting up there thinking, you can keep that old phone if you want to, but you're not going to be able to do what you need to do. It doesn't work like that. But anyway, so I'm saying to you, that's why I want to talk about AI, because we have to embrace these technologies. I know we may not want to, but you know what I look at? Did we not embrace a dishwasher? I remember when I was growing up, the kids were the dishwashers. That's it. Or the parents, somebody washed the dishes, but there was no dishwasher. There was no dishwasher to wash the dish. That was out. No, we were the dishwasher. So I'm saying that to you, that it's not as maybe not easy to embrace, but the point is You may not want to embrace it, but I definitely wouldn't talk against it, because you can talk against, doesn't matter. It's still not going to change anything. I just made up in my mind, I want to embrace it because I don't want to be left behind on the technology. I want to understand it. And as I said before, I still struggle. I still struggle. So we're going to go into Victoria. Victoria says AI is not creative. Okay. I'm not going to dispute that. AI is too robotic and inflexible. AI lacks comparison, which is human trait, and AI can save time for mundane tasks. I agree. I don't disagree with anything you said. I totally agree. Keep in mind, because I just used it. What was like? I was looking up something just recently, and I just went to AI and said, "Okay, how do you find?" I forget what it was, and I went in chat GTP or B, whatever it is. But anyway, I went in there and just looked it up, and it was like, boom, there's your answer. And I thought, like it or not, that was a lot easier than me trying to figure it out. Now, this is what I think too, though. It can make us a little lazy. That's the only thing. I'll talk about that a little bit. But anyway, and Victoria says AI stands for artificial intelligence and cannot tell jokes. I bet it can. I bet you put in something in there, it'll figure out a joke. And Ruby said, yay, go for, oh, Ruby, thank you. Ruby, I'm scared, Ruby, I'm scared. But you should hear, I'm jumping back, off and on subject. But anyway, one of the grandkids, when our granddaughters, we're two graduating this coming year in May. One is graduating from high school and on her way to college. She's an actress. Or as Ruby know, talent. She's the talent. And the other granddaughter is graduating to become a film editor. And she's graduating from NYU to edit film. And then here it is, I'm the writer. And I thought, this is just phenomenal. So we have, and I think they can write too. They keep telling me they can't, but I believe they can. But anyway, well, I look at these wonderful, just the fact that they're going into this field. And so the granddaughter, the talent or the actress, I was telling her how scared I was. And she goes, Nana, but you have a show and you're on there all the time. I said, but I don't have a script and I don't have to bring any emotion that's not already in me. I don't have to do any of that. And she said, Nana, what did you do at the movie that you just did? And I said, oh, I pretended like she said, exactly. And she goes, you will be fine. And I keep saying, okay. Her name is Nasea. I said, okay, Nasea. And I'm taking a deep breath. I literally am getting anxiety thinking about, and even though she told me, did she tell me or somebody else told me about making so that's why we have to talk, Ruby, about making an audition tape. She goes, you already have the headshot. So you already have that. She goes, you have a lot of stuff already there. And you have credits. I said, my credits are, when I worked on film, has been mostly crafty. And now I think I'll be background on this one. I'll get background credits on this. So we'll see. And so she was very much encouraging. All of the grandkids and kids have been phenomenal. They think I can walk on the moon anyway. They really do. They think if I say jump, it's going to happen. And I keep telling myself, and I think if I be honest, and you can help me with this too, Ruby, I think I'm afraid of the rejection. I think I am. I think that's part of it. Because remember, you have to be willing to be rejected. And I don't want to be rejected. I don't want that rejection. And I'm telling you guys are like, this lady don't have no sense. Here we go. Ruby says, yes, I wrote. Oh, I thought you did. You wrote and produced an original one-woman show about the late Empress of the Blues, Bessie Smith. Wow. Did you video? Is there a videotape? Did you do a video? Did you do a tape up on YouTube? And Nanette. Hi, Nanette. Hi, Nanette. It's good to see you. Nanette says, horse and buggy days. I don't want to go back. That's how I use as an example. We're never going back, people. Never. All this, I don't like it. I don't want it. Forget it. You're wasting your time. You're just wasting your breath because we're not going back to that. I mean, true enough, if you're the Amish, they still are in the horse and buggy days, which is fine. It works for them. Now, but then again, they are a community that where it works for them. They don't, it's not, and they have from what I understand, I haven't been to Amish, the boys have, I've never been there, but I remember watching something, I think it was on 60 Minutes, and it said their crops are bigger, they have bigger harvests because they work with their hands. I'm not saying all this isn't true, by the way. It probably is. I have no idea. But for the most part, we're not going back to that. I can tell you that. Okay, Ruby, you said Silicon Valley billionaires said recently that 80% of the jobs, 80% will be taken over by AI, from farming to sales. Wow. He said, we're going to need a universal income, which president will most likely favor that. Which president? Wow. A universal income. I don't know. I don't even know. I've never heard that statement. A billionaire said that. I don't even know how that will work. And Victoria said, that is so true. Diamond Ruby, do we become lazy? I don't know. And then who determines what income? Who makes that determination? It's a whole lot of stuff at stake here. Okay. And then Ruby says, feel the fear and do it. I know you're talking to me. I know. You know what it is? I have to. As I went over with you, with everybody. People, if you go look at the remarks on I will say this though, I say 98% are very positive remarks, but there's like that one or two that put the negative remarks. And so when the negatives came up, the boys go, "Mom, you got haters. You got people hating on you." And I started laughing. And they said, "You know what? You're doing good. You got haters. You're doing good." I was sitting up there going, "What?" They said, "Think about this. People have time in their life to hate on you." I told them I don't have time. I don't. I definitely don't have time to write anything negative. That's out. Nanette, you said AI does a creative component that I have two friends who create beautiful pictures. Oh, really? I didn't know that. What is that one called, Nanette? I wonder, what is that AI? There's so many AIs out here now. Come on now. Is your show on Tubi or Netflix? I would enjoy watching it. It won't be out till next year. We just finished filming not even a month ago, or about a month ago now, today, about a month ago. So it won't be out for a while. So what is this? It's like 6 months out. They still have to edit. They still have to put the music to it. You know, all those things, that part of it. So it'll be next year. But don't worry. You don't worry. Because the executive producers are going to be on this show. I did speak to them already. They're going to be on. Then we also have the young lady that was on last week. She's one of the co-stars of the movie. So we were hesitant. Me and her were like tiptoeing around. Those of you guys saw it, because we didn't want to say anything that would come out that the executive producers thought we overstepped. That's why we were hesitant. She didn't want to say anything, and I didn't want to say anything that we kind of overstepped, and they would get upset with us. We didn't want that, so we didn't want to go there. And then Victoria said, "You like to hear that." I like to hear that, Nanette. Now, what was that? Oh, they did. Okay, yeah. What's the AI for the pictures? I'm curious too. And Antonio, hi Antonio, how are you? And you said, "I'm doing fine." Doing fine, thank God. One day at a time, Antonio. Tell your mom, hi, Lori. I don't know if she can see and hear me. Hi, Lori. And then you said, hi, Nanette. And then, hi, Victoria. Thank you. And Nanette says, okay, Victoria, we'll send you some examples when I gather them together. Okay. We definitely want that, Nanette. And let me know. I'll send it out, because Victoria says, Nanette said AI create beautiful pictures. Yeah. I don't know. Is that Midjourney? I don't know for sure if that's Midjourney or not. And Victoria says, hi, Antonio. Nanette says, hi, Antonio. and the gang's all here. I'll tell you. So I don't know if that's, have you heard of Mid Journey? I don't know if it's Mid Journey. I don't know what it is, but we have to find out what it is. We will find out. I don't know of what that is. Okay, now we are almost halfway through the show, and I even talked about AI. Okay, I sent the email out about AI because I wanted to share that with you and go over that, because I shared it with you, by the way. Those of you that are on the email, I'm just going to go over it because I thought it was so important to go over this. It's one of those things. How does it impact us? I don't think we realize I'll be honest, I did not realize for a long time that we had already been using AI. I didn't know that. I didn't know that that AI was, which is artificial intelligence, by the way. For those of you that don't know what that AI means, it is artificial intelligence. I didn't know that artificial intelligence was when Grammarly corrected me. I didn't know that. So think about that. So here I was using AI. I knew it was doing it, but I didn't know that that's what it was. I didn't know that that was called artificial intelligence. I do now. I mean, I did, but at the time when because I've been using Grammarly, I'm gonna say, at least 5 or 6 years, at least. So here it was. I was using the system, but not recognizing what the system really could do and was doing. And that's what I'm going to go over with you. What is it? Okay. And I'll come back to the questions. I'm just going to go over this with you. Artificial intelligence, or AI, refers to the development of computer systems or machines that can perform tasks typically requiring human intelligence. These tasks include reasoning, learning, problem solving, understanding language, and even recognizing patterns. AI, or artificial intelligence systems, uses, I always say this word wrong. I always say logarithms. I don't know if I said it correctly. In a large amounts of data to make decisions, improve over time, and carry out complex functions. AI can be divided into two main categories: narrow AI, or AI systems designed for specific tasks like voice recognition or recommendations like Siri, Alexa, Netflix suggestions. Or general AI, a more advanced type of AI, still theoretical. It could mean understanding, learning, and performing any intellectual task that a human can do. So, in other words, now we know there's two aspects to AI. A narrow, so those of you that have Alexa, that's considered a narrow. That's a voice recognition. And honestly, I don't know, because we have Alexa. I called the name, but I'm talking so fast she didn't catch it. But I don't know if it's my voice, or anytime she hears that the name, she answers. I don't know. And the other, but to learn, it can also learn and perform any intellectual tasks that a human can do. How AI impacts our day-to-day lives. Personal assistance. AI powers virtual assistants like Siri, Alexa, and Google Assistant, helping with tasks like setting reminders. Have you guys used it for that? Answering questions, playing music, which I definitely use our Alexa for that, and controlling smart home devices. Now, I don't really use it for that. I use ours for playing music and answering questions. Those are the two things I tend to use our Alexa for. I don't use it for too much more than that. And I didn't even think about it to use it for setting reminders, but I should. I can use it for that. These assistants learn from our preferences and adapt to improve user experience over time. Social media. AI decides what posts, ads, and content you see on platforms like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. So that's AI. When you see that same ad keep coming up, that's AI that says you like that, and they keep showing you that same ad over and over again. I know it happens to me all the time. So that's AI doing it. I've just learned to kind of skip through it and keep going, but it just tells you, stays in your face, really. Um, AI also helps identify and remove harmful or inappropriate content. I don't even know what that is, but I haven't seen anything harmful, inappropriate, so I can't tell you. E-commerce and online shopping. Online stores like Amazon use AI to provide personalized product recommendations based on your shopping history. So those, whatever you're shopping, and I really don't shop a lot on Amazon. I know a lot of people do, but what it's saying, they're using AI to if you are shopping there, that's what it's using, AI to get product recommendations and things like that. So based on AI. So when you have a history of shopping, they're going to show you similar stores. Those of you that are shopping there for certain products, that kind of thing. All AI-driven chatbots assist with customer service, offering instant responses to questions and helping with transactions. AI, when you see the little chatbots at the bottom, that's the AI. Those of you familiar with that, that's AI. Now, healthcare. AI is revolutionizing healthcare with applications in medical imaging, diagnosis, and treatment plans. For example, AI can analyze X-rays or MRI scans to detect abnormalities that may be missed by humans. That's huge. So in other words, remember, all of this is fed into the system. So from what the knowledge that it has, it's able to detect things probably faster or at a smaller, some things are smaller that we may miss, but they recognize these are certain things that may lead to a certain outcome. So that could be like that. It is also used in telemedical for virtual consultations and in drug discovery to develop new treatments faster. Wow. Transportation. I remember years ago, our oldest son, Peyton, said, Mom, we're going to have cars that are driven by computers going down the street, and you just get in the car. You open the door, get in, and it takes you where you need to go. And I'm like, yeah, right. And it wasn't as soon as he said, but they're here. Autonomous cars are here. Now, I think they're still struggling with them a little bit because it doesn't always stop or something. They've had a couple of accidents, but I can pretty much guarantee it's going to be just a matter of time. That's all it is, to get the kinks out. And once they get the kinks out, as you know, and I know, it's on. Okay. Ride sharing apps. Okay. AI is a component in autonomous vehicles, self-driving cars, and in ride-sharing apps like Uber and Lyft, which use AI to opt in. And then we just used Lyft a week ago, and I'm watching the AI tell him which way to go, even though it wasn't the way I would have gone, but it was still got us home. But I was sitting there looking at how it was, the way it showed him how to get there, based on the traffic and how it was moving and all those things. AI also improves traffic management systems and helps reduce congestion with smarter traffic lights and navigation systems. Nothing wrong with that. Finance and banking. Think about what this is saying is AI, whether we know it, admit it, or respond to it, it's in all the things we're doing already. Think about this. It's already there. Whether we knew it, we didn't have to know it. This is where we are. This is where we're there. There is no, oh, let me think about it. Nope. We're there. And is that Rich? That's you, Richard Nichols. Hi, Richard. How are you? Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a little while. Tell Wilma I said hi. And Antonio, you said, Antonio, you are too much. Antonio. Hi, Victoria and Nanette. I was going to tell you some exciting news of that my book is officially launched for pre-order. Okay, Antonio, what's the name of your book? And I was wondering if we could connect. Put the name of your book in there, Antonio, and I will let everyone here know about your book. I'll be glad to. And then you and I will talk at the end of class, at the end of the show, we'll talk about it. And then that you said, okay, here we go. Yep, we're going to connect. But I want to put it in here so anyone here that would like to, if you'd like to get Antonio's book, you can get it. Nanette said, I am not sure what the AI app they're using, but I have seen a couple of their creations. Okay, got it. And before we go on to Ruby's comment, remember to go at the bottom to subscribe, like, and share to the show. Those of you here, I appreciate you. Many of you have already subscribed, so thank you. Have your friends and family subscribe. And even if they never see the show, they're looking at how many people subscribe, how many people are involved, all that, the systems. And that's an AI system, by the way. Another AI. We are impacted by whether we want to be or not. This is the world we live in, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm saying you don't have to embrace it, but you at least should know that this is what's happening all around you. Nanette, you said, I need AI to help me write another woman show. Now, Ruby, I can tell you, I don't know which AI does that because I just finished a script. Can you imagine getting a script written by AI? I can't even imagine that. But I'm sure there's probably something out there that'll do it. I don't know what it is. And Victoria said, is your book on Amazon? I'm a collector of Black authors. Okay, Victoria. Oops. Victoria said she will support your book. She'll buy your book, Antonio. And I will buy your book. Look at that, Antonio. Thank you, Victoria. And Victoria also says, here you go. She says, and I read. You said, and read it. You buy it and read it. Is that what you said? I know Antonio. He's been a guest on the show, so you probably have to come back and be another guest, Antonio, and we'll talk about your book. So why don't we do that? I like that idea. Okay, Antonio. So my book will be on Amazon. Will be on Amazon. I thought it was there, but I haven't gotten that far yet. Okay, but it's on my website, Victoria. And thank you. I'm excited that you're going to buy my book. So did you want to put your website in here, Antonio? Put your website in there. And Nanette, you said, I use my phone and iPad calendar with alerts to remind me to watch your show. I love it. And I get a pop-up on my phone. About AI. And Ruby says, I hope AI can improve mammograms. Okay. I'm pretty sure they're working on that for sure. Victoria, she said, what's your website, Antonio? They want your website. Book sales, ding, 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 ding. Come on, Antonio, so you can get your book. And Ruby says, I just left San Francisco and there are driverless cars all over the city. San Fran is the headquarters. I'm telling you, it must have been probably like 10 years ago when Peyton told me about that. He said, Mom, he knew about all the things that were coming because he followed Elon Musk and all that kind of stuff. He knew. I laughed. See what happened? 10 years later, it's real. Antonio, Victoria, I will tell you my website. Antonio's website is, the book is called The Adventurous Adventures of Elise and Elena. I hope I said that right. And Ruby said, African-American Gladys West, a mathematician, paved the way for GPS, which all the other technologies are built on. Did you know about her? I knew she was African American, but I didn't even know her name. So I'm thanking you for that. I did not know her name. I saw something about her, but I didn't know who she was. I didn't. So thank you. I would love to have her on the show. I really would. I don't know if she would do it, but you never know. All you can do is ask. You said yay. So Ruby, we're going to talk anyway, because I definitely want. I can. All I can do is ask if she would be a guest. And then Antonio said, "Thank you, Victoria." I know. I already know. I have to. I'm going to get a copy. I think you should have a book that has your artwork in it too, Antonio. That's what I think you should have. I don't know if you already have that or not. And Victoria says, "You're welcome, Antonio." Victoria, I tell you, welcome to the show, Victoria. You are really, you just jumped right in there. You said, I'm waiting for Antonio to send his website. Okay. The Real Diamond Ruby. Are you serious? What? Oh, I didn't get that one, Victoria. I can put my website in, it won't go through. It won't go through? Oh, you know what? Text it to me, Antonio, because the Facebook won't accept it. So I know exactly what you mean. They have AI. They don't like it when you put their websites to there. So text it to me. And Victoria, I don't know if you want to put a phone number or email in here, or and I will send it to you. I can do that. But we're going to have to figure something out here. And Antonio says, let's go back here. Okay, no, it won't go through. Antonio, you're right. Facebook did that recently because it won't let me put my website up there. So I know it's not you. And it says, I gave you my email so you can reach me. Okay, you did, Victoria? I didn't see it. Hold up. And then it says, it does have my artwork in it. Oh, does it? Okay, good. See, I didn't know that. Good. And Ruby, you said Gladys West name should be a household word like Elon Musk. She's still alive at 93. Wow, you go. Like I said, I knew it was a Black woman. I just didn't know her name. I'm writing her down right now. I really think, I know I think she got the patent on it, if I'm not mistaken. And that's what you want. Antonio, sounds good, Victoria. Yes. And Victoria says she's serious. Did you put your email in there, Victoria? And I missed it. Serious driverless cars in San Francisco. I didn't know that was the headquarters until Ruby said it. I didn't know that. So I learned something new today. I agree with Diamond Ruby about Gladys West. Yes. I wrote her down. I sure did. Now I see your text, Antonio. Hold on. But I didn't see your email, Victoria. Did you put it in there? Hold on. You could have, and I missed it. Victoria. I don't know where it is. Victoria, did you move? Because I think it'll accept the email. Victoria, you say yes, you did? Well, send it to the Mary at Mary D. Welch email. Here, let me put that up there again so you guys can see that. Because I want to make sure we don't I see the phone number. I don't see the email. Hold on. Okay, I'll put it in here so you guys can have it. Mary at marydwelch.com. I hope it'll accept it. Let me see. Oh, hold on. They told me I have to delete something. Let's see if it'll do it now. Okay, now let me see if it'll. There we go. So you can always send emails to that email. You can always send emails, and you don't have to. That goes for everybody. And then you said you put. First of all, Ruby said I put the Wikipedia about Gladys West in the chat. Did you? Hold on. I'm gonna miss something. I can see my email. It must be going through just like the website. Ah, that could be. That's why I put mine up here, and I can make sure you guys connect. And then Oliver says, hello, executive producer Oliver. He says, hi, everyone. Thank you for joining the show and sharing your thoughts and knowledge on the topics for today's show. Yes. And, my eyes start watering. I don't know why, but, it's life. What can I say? These things happen. So it's like, okay. And then Elaine says, hello, Mary. Great Monday to you. Oliver and all of your guests. WAG meeting was good. I missed you. I know BTW. I forgot what it stands for. And was it the swim safety event last Saturday was successful? Good. Thanks for emailing the app. You're welcome, Elaine. To me, this is how I look at the email. If one person benefited from that email, it was worth sending it. One. I don't know how many people came or showed up. If one, that's all that matters, because that means that's one more person that learns that we can save. And it really isn't the one person, truthfully, because we all have a sphere of influence. The things we say, the things we do, we all have a sphere of influence. So that's why I thought, I'm glad that it was so successful. Let me know when you have things like that. Please let me know. I will definitely email that out. Okay. And I can't even keep up. I saw, yes, Victoria, I do. I have his email. So send the email there and you'll be fine. And Annette says, neighborhoods and streets that have is it logarithms? I think I say it wrong. Avoid it if you don't know the area, you won't know those shortcuts are better. You're right. Because that's why when I was watching him and I thought about it, I said, you're learning from the system. You're learning. I'm learning from the way the system was. So I learned a new way, things like that. You said, see how, this is from Victoria, and see how AI is not letting us to connect. I don't even understand why that's why they don't let you do email. This just started, by the way. This just recently started. It's only been a month or two that they've instituted that. Before, I could put everything up. But I'm in another system. Everything you see in this system is not in it's not in Facebook system. That's why I can put it up. I'm in StreamYard. So they don't have control over StreamYard. That's why I can put my phone number up, my email up, all of those things into StreamYard. But if Facebook catches it, it'll block me. So I have to be careful even now, because Facebook will block me. They will do it. But now Instagram does it, but Facebook does. I don't know why. Who knows why they do what they do? I don't even understand why I think they want you to stay on their app. That's what I think it is. That's what I think it is, but I don't know what it is. So I would tell you, maybe that's what it is. And then you have, this Antonio says, and they do not offer AI classes on Facebook. Oh, they don't? I didn't know that. I thought there was a Facebook university, and I know there's a YouTube university. I don't know if it's Instagram. I don't know about that, but I do know there's a YouTube university where literally almost anything you want to learn, you can learn on YouTube. That's what they keep saying. I can't tell you if it's true or not. And you'll call when the show is over. Okay. Sounds good. Thank you, Victoria. Yes, call. I hope my voicemail is not full. I haven't checked it. They offer classes on Facebook for free. Okay. Are they AI classes, Antonio? Or that's Antonio said that. They offer classes for free. They may do it, but are they AI classes? I don't know. It's called the Black AI Consortium, and it's free on classes you can take for free. Okay. I like that. Now that was the one I think I sent that email out for those classes. But I don't think that's on Facebook. They're just classes they have, but they're not Facebook classes, if that makes sense. I don't know. But they are free. Okay, good. And I didn't even finish going through AI, but I did. But we can talk about it again. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to put up your website, Antonio. Huh. I think you texted to me, right? I tell you what, I can tell everybody what it is. Now, did you text it to me? Hold on. Your website is okay, ladies and gentlemen, and Antonio Antonio Human HUMANN.com. Let me say it again. You know what? I'm gonna put. Well, see, they'll block me if I do it. That's the only thing. I can put it up in the message part, but they could block me on Facebook. That's why I'm hesitant. But I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try, Antonio. Hold up. And ANTO. Oh, I spelled it wrong. ANTONIOHUMANN.com. I hope they don't block me. I'm gonna try. See what it says. You just have to put the www in front of it. So that's where you can go to get Antonio's book. So those of you, and please go and purchase Antonio's book. You can buy it on the website. And I think it's because, and I don't blame you, Antonio, for those of you not familiar with book publishing and there's nothing against Amazon, because I promise you Amazon makes their money, but they take I'm going to say a half to a third goes to them. So it's almost like you have to sell your own on your website. I haven't done that because I cannot ship them. So that's why I have to let Amazon do it. For me, I'm speaking for me. But I will tell you, I still think it's a good way to sell because you don't have to do anything. Oh, you said you see it? Oh, good. Oh, so they didn't block that. Good. I didn't know if they were blocking or not. I thought I would just put there. But I did want to go through a couple of more things before we get off. We're at 152. But I wanted to, in finance and banking for AI, many banks use AI to detect and prevent fraud by analyzing patterns in financial transactions. This was on the news yesterday. I was watching, and a lady lost $700,000. Now, not lost it. They scammed her out of $700,000. And she's suing the bank because she feels like the bank should have known it wasn't her or that she wasn't thinking straight or so. I don't know. But anyway, the point being, she's suing the bank. But I don't know if AI didn't pick it up. I'll be honest. After when we go to the bank and if it's a withdrawal over a certain amount, they call. It's like, is this you? So it's telling to me AI is it's working. It's catching things. So just so you know, but if there's certain patterns that are not your normal pattern, because I've had my card shut down where they're like, this is not your normal. You don't do this. So what's going on? And they shut the card down. It said you have to call the bank and get that card open again. So I know they're doing it. I know they are. So I can't say, I'm just speaking for the bank where we bank. So I like it. Chatbox assists with customer service for banking apps and websites, handling inquiries 24/7. Entertainment. AI personalizes content recommendations on platforms like Netflix, Spotify, and YouTube, suggesting shows, music, videos based on user preference and viewing habits. So it's in our homes, it's in our cars, in the games we play, education. I definitely see the change in education. I see in education. Okay, it looks like Antonio, your art website. Okay, let me put this one up. Antonio wants to share his art website with everybody. Okay, the art website is artbyantonio.net. Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna put it up. Art by Antonio .net. Let's see if it'll accept it. You guys see it? artbyantonio.net. So make sure you go there. I already have an art piece right here from Antonio. So I've already been, I am a collector of Antonio's art. So I do have one of his pieces. This is US. Okay. Oh, I'm way behind. I didn't even see you, Henrietta. Hi, cousin. That's my cousin Henrietta from Washington, D.C. Wow, did I miss all that? I guess I did. You guys, I can't keep up. Okay, Antonio, you said, where are we? I'm trying to get all the messages in before we shut down. You have your email. Yep, I'll make sure she gets it. And we have neighbors and streets. We got that. And don't worry, I know, but now I put it up and I don't think it shut it down. I'm not sure. They do offer AI class on Facebook. You're going to call through the show. Okay, got it. And then Antonio says it's called the Black AI. And you can find out, those of you that are interested, and it's free. Yep, thank you, Antonio. Yes. You said you did. And then it says, hello, cousin. Sorry, I had to get dressed for an event. No problem. I call Henrietta Henry. Hi, Henry. And Antonio said, that's Antonio's website. Victoria says she sees it. And Antonio said, I posted a video about my book on my Instagram, and I was wondering if you could let everyone know. And I don't know what your Instagram is, Antonio, unless it's at Antonio Human. I'm not sure if that's it or not. And you have a website for your artwork too. I have that up. And it says U.S. Bank and the systems did not accept it to U.S. banks. Do you mean, Victoria, the AI? And then artbyantonio.net. And Nanette says she sees it. And Antonio, you says, I'm selling Christmas cards this year. Antonio, I think you're using this as a marketing for you. But Antonio said, I'm taking advantage of this. Oh my goodness. And you have pre-sales. It says, if you're interested, he's going to have Christmas cards. So you can get your Christmas cards for Antonio. And you said, you see it? Good. I'm letting everybody know right now, Antonio. I want to make sure we got everything in. Antonio has artwork. He has a book and he has Christmas cards. Yay, Antonio. You are an entrepreneur. That's what you are. So just know. Oh, here it is. That's his Instagram. I was right. I was. Those of you follow Antonio at Antonio Human, at Antonio Human. Those of you on Instagram. And then Victoria says, thank you, Mary. I enjoy you and your show, Victoria. Thank you, Victoria. Today is, I'm telling you, it's been lively. And yes, AI rejected your check. Did it really? Wow. Wow. Well, I can tell you, it does. I mean, this is what I've learned, and I'm sure you guys have too. It's not perfect. It is not perfect. Nothing is. I don't care what it is. It's not perfect. I don't care. It doesn't matter. I don't know that they're going to ever be able to become something perfect. Even with the vehicles, the autonomous vehicles, like it hit somebody, it killed them, it did something. That's not perfect. But you know what they said? Even though that happened, they said it could have been a human behind the wheel, and that could have happened. Think about their. I don't want to say that's the excuse, but that's what they said. They said, how many vehicles driven by humans hit people? That is it's like, I hate to say it, probably a good argument because of the fact it's true. But I want to tell each and every one of you, oh, thank you. Bye, Nanette. I want to tell each and every one of you, bye. I will see you in a week. We'll see you in a week. Oliver and I are so happy to have you here. I cannot tell you. And today was real active. I don't know if it was a topic or we just enjoying life, but I love each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. And we will see you in a week. Bye, everybody.